Adin Ross has decided to quit.
If this is something just to do with a fucking annoying ass song.
No, Dante, the reason why I got mad is because she's screaming at 9 to 5 workers. I don't care who the fuck you are.
She's screaming at 9 to 5 workers. You is not that righteous, bro. Jesus! You are not that righteous. But you was not that righteous.
Bitch, do your job.
Whoa!
Right, exactly.
Wait a second. I thought you won't fuck with people who are rude to 9 to 5 workers. What happened? Exactly. What happened there?
Don't fucking talk to me like that. You got it? Look, this place called dicks, not bitch.
You ain't got a dick to talk to me like this.
I got a fucking big dick. You wanna fucking sit?
Oh, Adin.
See? And everybody laughing and joking and smiling. You wasn't upset with bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the worst. This is the worst thing.
Whoa, Adin, what's going on? You all smiles, buddy. You all smiles right here, though. What's good?
We're talking about, move on. The last thing I'll say is these people, watch their engagement just drop. You guys will never hear about them ever again. A lot of these Twitter people, you'll never see them or hear about them ever again, I promise. I swear to God, watch. I'm done. Moving on. But I do have to say, Anthony Fantano, suck my you.
What's up, word? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapps to CLBMG. Join the membership. And all you buying that merch down below. Gang, listen. So, after getting exposed, right, by a streamer, I believe his name is Dante. I could be wrong about that, but I believe the streamer pulled out some receipts on Adin Ross, and Adin Ross is just getting tired, gang, right? I's tired. Your boy is just tired. He want to lay down, put this all behind him. You got to think it's been a rough 2 weeks, has it been, since this whole thing started where he didn't read the room, right? And decided it was a good idea to just call a black woman all kind of bitches and hoes and this, that, and the third, right? Now, we watched a lot of things transpire. We saw Glasses Malone get involved, which I'm going to be honest, I assume he thought Glasses Malone was going to be easy work, right? An easy pack out. And I think he thought a lot of his streamer friends would join hands with him and help him defeat Glasses Malone handily within a day or two. Now, that didn't happen because he called Wack 100 after he got really, really scared. Gang, like, I'm afraid, right? He got really scared, called Wack 100. Then he saw that Wack 100 really didn't know or really didn't care and didn't have the power that he thought. Once Wack 100 made a impromptu, involuntary reach out to Glasses in no uncertain terms, learned that Glasses wasn't letting up. Then Wack goes on TMZ and feigns that he didn't know what was going on. And when he finally got what was going on from up top, right, he got a call from Top, right, about 10:30 that night. I got a call from Top Dog, and Top Dog told me, chill out, tell your boy to chill out. After that, Adin Ross began to get a little scary because there's not a lot of streamers that's going to keep these guys off of you when they say we on you. Then he said, if I can't get to you, I'm gonna get to some of your homeboys, right? Which means Cuffem and a couple other guys, right? So if you follow my page, you already know that Cuffem wilded out on me. I'm just learning last night that Cuffem, for my video, I did that Adin Ross's black friend is the problem. Well, guess that got back to Cuffem, and he went live, and I guess he went through my whole video line for line and picked through, calling me Gramps, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, a hit dog will holler, and Cuffem eventually had to fold up because apparently after he cut all his clips up and started putting them on Twitter, I got wind of it and retweeted it, and a lot of people coming at him. And what they're starting to understand is actually these kids, some of them actually do care. Some of them actually do understand the race issue, where a white guy calling a black woman a smelly piece of shit, it just don't set well, right? Even though they're young, right? Some of them actually care, right? I get it. Granted, quite a few of these young males do still feel a way that Adin is not in the slightest racist, and he's just defending himself from this industry plant. Somehow, industry plant gets to be called anything. They can call you anything at that point. He can go on a rant and call you bitches, hoes, slut, whatever. I don't know all the words he used, but they weren't nice, right? So apparently, he can call her that because she's a really mean industry plant who had a meltdown one day on her 9-to-5 workers, right? So when that narrative became, it started to permeate because that was really the only thing he was standing on. We all know what it really is. He's a Drake fan, Drake stan. He's trying to make sure that when Drake drops this Iceman album, the roads are clear. There's no interference, so he can crush everybody that could possibly be in the way. If they're related to Kendrick in any kind of way, any interference by any TDE artist, they can kind of mow that grass, get all the snakes out the lawn, right? Well, didn't work like that because what happened was he started this whole narrative that she's a plant and she's an awful person, a 9-to-5 workers. Well, we saw through that and we know that he's a Drake stan, and we started to call him out. The industry, not just glasses. There were a lot of YouTubers, Jay Nolan and Quality. A lot of us, we band together, right? And we picked apart this whole thing that this guy Adin Ross was trying to line up, and his supporters, it wasn't enough, right? It's a few real niggas left, but it's not enough. Well, we had enough this time, and a lot of people started to say, Adin, dog, like really, you're kind of going too far. Even Akademiks tried to run interference. Let's just be honest, but he ran it. He didn't do it in the Akademiks way, right? He wasn't drunk. He wasn't wilding. He was kind of reserved, right? Because he knew he was caught in the middle with this Joe Budden thing. When Joe Budden denouncing you, you know you messed up, right? So Joe Budden denounced Adin Ross. A lot of people started denouncing Adin Ross. Akademiks really couldn't beat on his chest like he wanted to. So that's one of them down. Yeah, Akademiks down, and a lot of his other guys. Cuffem really don't have no pull except for like with Goonie Goo Goo as young kids. So that's no pull at all, honestly. So Cuffem couldn't really do what he needed to do. So Adin Ross started to feel alone out here. Started to feel like, yo, these guys are really coming at me about this black thing. And you could tell it was getting to him because he kept doing too many. He kept referring back to it. He kept referring back to the black people, the black people. We've seen you be racist in many situations. This is not the first one. So there really was no defense where you were trying to say, it's not racist. I come at all women like this. Well, you shouldn't be proud of that evil. Let's just be honest. But we're not worried about all women, right? We worried about this black women. And a lot of you people are like, trying to pick apart. Well, she hates straight men. She never said she hates straight men, but I'm going to let you rock with it because she said straight men are red flags. Well, first things first, I think a lot of straight women say straight men are red flags. Who the hell you think made the damn shit up? Straight women that said straight men are red flags. I don't know where this came from now that you got to cuss everybody out because they call you a red flag. Most of you niggas is red flags. Let's just be honest. So at the end of the day, we had this whole narrative that Doechii hates straight men, this, that, and the third, and a lot of you guys ran with it because you don't want to protect women in the first place, no matter what the color is. Somehow, some way, we lost the plot, and I know that women ask for equal rights, this, that, and the third, but it don't mean let niggas just attack you, gang. So apparently, we had to restore some order. Like people like Glasses Malone had to come in and say, listen, stop talking about that sister like that. At some point, as a black male who grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, it's gonna strike a nerve if you really understand what's going on. It don't set well. It don't set well to let this white guy call this girl out her name all kind of ways and then have these goofy ass guys sitting over there laughing, adding to the plot of it. No, it don't sit well if you really real like the people that I'm discussing, right? So no, we stood up and got our armor and shield and started to wear this man down. Well, what happened is it's working. And he finally went on stream because he realized nobody gonna protect me out here. Then this man allegedly they got shot at in a parking lot of the Bronx somewhere, right? What's this guy's name? Convy, right? They put the green beam on his head and they try to take these kids out. Gang, I'm just going to be honest. And what's going on is it's getting too serious out here to keep playing games. So Adin Ross woke up one morning after, I guess this was it must have been the next day. I don't know when it was, but he decided I'm done talking about Doechii because it's getting too real. Right? I'm not saying that the shooting had anything to do with that shooting was unrelated, but it just shows that this stuff getting too serious. It's getting too serious. And the simple fact of the matter is we're not asking for violence, right? We're not asking for anything to happen to the guy. All we asked this guy to do was chill out. But he stood on business like I'm not chilling out. Listen, if you see me, what up? He told he offered Joe Budden a fade, right? Told Joe Budden drop the location. So he stood on business until it got a little too wonky. Now it's like he lost a brand deal allegedly with some NBA guy and a lot of people are coming at him and he can't make a video without the comments getting crazy. He's starting to look like a real asshole. And at some point, at one point, it's going to look bad for business, gang, because some of the people really don't agree with you, and some of the people that's on the fence, after a while, they're going to start thinking, well, is he really? Like, they're going to start questioning you. So it's getting a little bit too heavy, and I'm sure there's a lot of things coming behind the scenes in the DMs and this, that, and the third, where he started to realize, I don't know how much security I'm going to need, but it's not going to be enough at some point. It's not enough. This ain't worth it. It's hurting my brand. It's hurting my image. And I got real people out here saying they're going to hurt me. People think that I am an actual racist. This, after a while, I played it enough. I got enough money. I got enough engagement. Let me fall back. So Adin Ross has actually, he fell back. Because what happened was this streamer, I believe, like I said, it's Dante, something like that. Homeboy got a video showing that you don't stand on business at all. You just said, I don't like people who are mean, right, to 9-to-5 workers, right? That's the same thing I said about Dame Dash. No, who does like that? All of us are 9-to-5 workers. I don't think Adin Ross relates to 9-to-5 workers at all. And what Homeboy did was expose him because he sat there with Charleston White, right? One of the worst examples of a human being. He sat down with Charleston White while Charleston White berated a 9-to-5 worker in his presence. He thought it was funny. Pat Charleston White on the back and all that, right? Rubbed him on the head, good boy, right? So at the end of the day, he still kicks it with Charleston White. Even though Charleston White ran out of there kicking and screaming, pissed off about Adin Ross when he first streamed with him. Now he back with him because Say Cheese won't fuck with him. So we got a whole thing going on, right? So end of the day, he got his skirt pulled up and exposed. Now we see that Adin Ross literally is a fraud, and he makes a false narrative. He don't like the girl because, for one, she's on TDE. I don't know why he's so mad about this industry plant thing, right? The girl grinded for 10 years, but at the end of the day, even if she is an industry plant, it doesn't mean you got to go on a tirade for a year against her. It don't make no sense, right? End of the day, it got to be a deeper, darker meaning, and we know what it is. You're caping for Drake, and you want Drake to come out unscathed out of this battle, which ain't going to happen. You're not going to reverse the clock. He already lost, right? So you can keep doing your stake streams, this, that, and the third. Worry about the lawsuit. Get focused on that because that's actually coming. That's already there. They got it going and it's already cooking, the civil RICO. So end of the day, we're seeing Adin Ross in real time collapse under the pressure. He can't handle it. Really nobody, let's just be honest. I want you to get in the comments and name somebody who really, outside of Cuffem, right? Outside of Cuffem, who really went to bat for Adin Ross. I need you to show me because I didn't see it. I saw Adin Ross with a bunch of people in his videos silently just standing around. They're not really riding with this guy, gang. I think he feels alone, right? I'm out here. I'm alone. I'm scared. I think this guy really understands. I'm really not, the police and the security guys, they're not supporting me online. I'm paying for that. That's not working in the real world of perception. He had to fall back. It's deeper than this. So what we're seeing right now is a guy get what he deserved. You gotta, this is the year of the people, gang. You see what's going on out here. You see that people are protesting and standing up against a whole lot of lies. This shit ain't gonna stand right now. And what Adin Ross didn't understand, he didn't read the room. All that red pill shit and all that shit you was doing before ain't flying like it was before. And a lot of people ain't under that spell no more. A lot of them guys under that flag, they getting exposed left and right if you paying attention. A lot of them falling back. And a lot of them numbers going down because people getting sick of it. We're getting sick of you playing with racist tropes and then throw your hands up like you didn't say nothing. We're tired of it. You're going to start standing on it. If you're a full-on racist, then be that and see where it goes. I'm going to leave it at that, man. CLBMG. Let me know what you think in the comment, but we did just see Adin Ross fold up in real time. He's done. He really is done. He's saying, I'm done talking about Doechii. He really is. He try to go in on Fantano, gang. We're not falling for the banana and tailpipe. We watch you for a week, maybe two, shift the narrative to everything else. We saw Akademiks try to low-key shift the narrative to everything else, and none of it stuck because we kept saying it doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. Stop talking about that black woman. I know you want to disparage her and bring up everything you can. It ain't going to work. She made a song. She said, you podcasters, you on these rappers' penises, da-da-da. You sucking they whatever. I get that. That was about 50 podcasters, including Joe Budden, XQC, a whole bunch of you guys was calling this girl a whole lot of this, that, and the third on top of an industry plan. So she hit all of you with one shot. You took it personal because you didn't read the room. You thought this was, engagement. Here we go. Let me get this chick with the Birdman hand rub. Let me take her really right up out of here real quick. My audience gonna love it. Well, they loved it for a little bit until that shit went viral. Then it wasn't no good no more. Now here we are. right? And I didn't see nothing happen to nobody, but you still quit, right? Tell us why. As a matter of fact, don't tell us why. I don't care. I'm out of here, man. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Gang, listen, it is what it is. I'm laughing at the Cuffem video. I'm having fun with it, right? Young man, all I'm here to do is speak the truth. I know the truth hurt, but sometimes you need to hear it, right? Sometimes when you go to class and that teacher say some real shit, you be like, God damn, I didn't know that. Well, you learned today, Cuff. All right? No hard feelings. Nigga sent me $5 in my Cashapp. Thank you, kid. I appreciate you. I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, every Wednesday night we go live on The What Show, me, TJ, and Fliz. And that's 9:15 on all my social media platforms. And we got a new video. It's called This That. It's a song off the project called The What Project. Is on all streaming platforms. Tap in, run them numbers up, man. I'm out of here. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within. With the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end. And then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking. And all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe, then put some food in his face and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share, tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location, tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here and we ain't the cheese, we the trap.